my name is Melissa Ortiz. I'm the International Student Advisor here at Fairleigh Dickinson University. I'm a graduate of the University of Washington, and I've been working in this field for over 5 years now. Well, the first thing for obtaining a visa is you first have to apply to school. You have to make sure you have enough time to apply to a school, get your documents in, gain acceptance, and make your visa appointment in your home country. In order to get your F1 visa, you would need an I-20 form. So upon acceptance into the university, you'd show financial documents, ties to your home country, and then we would create this form and based on the program that you've applied to. Although every university differs, it's mainly if you have maintained your student status for a year, or for some universities it's 2 semesters, then you'd be eligible to apply for 2 types of work authorization. There's CPT, which is curricular practical training, and OPT, optional practical training. CPT is curricular. It's something that when you do CPT, it would tie into the requirements for your program. So if your program is hospitality and you have a requirement to do an internship, then that would qualify as CPT. Of course, you'd have to register for a course and tie that into the job training that you'll be doing. You'll be able to accept payment for it, and you'd have to apply for a social security number, but it's something that you have to get pre-authorization for before you start. OPT is what we call a benefit that students can take when they finish their program. Well, there's 2 types of OPT. There's pre-completion and there's post-completion. Both of them together will total 1 year of work authorization, but it's not anything that's tied to a course. For most students, they take pre-completion if they want to do work over the summer, or they do post-completion if they do 1 year after they graduate. When you complete your program, you have a 60-day grace period to decide whether you want to pursue another level of study. So if you did your bachelor's, you could do your master's, or in that 60-day grace period, you can apply for this 1-year work authorization. There are 2 options. You can either start a new program, like transfer to a new university, or you have to return to your home country. Your dependents are considered F2, a student is F1, and they would be your spouse or your children. Okay. And they can't work and they can't study. The only way they could possibly study is if it was recreational, something that does not go towards a degree. So if they were to do the study program, it would be like a hobby, like photography could be something, or knitting. It's just something that wouldn't be applied towards any type of certificate or anything. Well, first is you always should give yourself enough time to apply to a program, get accepted, and then make it to your visa appointment. Because it's with that I-20 that you'll be able to apply, and sometimes people do miss it because their visa appointment is too late. And the I-20 says when your program start date is, and you actually have to report to the new school by then. So sometimes it is too late for the person to come into the country, so they get deferred for the next semester. And then the other thing is, one of the main rules of being a student is that you do have to maintain a full-time status. So you have to maintain a full-time course load, and of those courses, only 1 class can be online, so you actually have to physically attend the school and maintain your grades. Thanks for having me, and the best of luck to you, JuanPlanet.